Okay. Okay. No Way Home. Spoiler free review. If you are a Marvel fan, go see the movie. If you are a Spider-Man fan, you have to see this movie. Like, yes. Yes. You have to see this movie. Man, it's I love and this is just common sense based on the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer or anything, this is not a spoiler. You should know this. But the movie starts right where I think it was Far From Home, right where Far From Home ends with with Jonah Jameson revealing that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Now, from there, a lot of things ensue, if you will. Um, a lot of there's the interrogations, and there's a reveal, a great reveal, if I will. So after that reveal, and boy, that was probably one of the greatest reveals in a long time. I can't think of a movie that had a bigger reveal than that. Um, Excuse me, I gotta put my phone on silent. So yeah, um, great reveal. Then so as the movie progresses, there's a lot of things that happen that lead up to Doctor Strange, which I didn't see coming, but it's good storytelling. Now, and then it's amazing how right after the time period, right after Doctor Strange happens, the movie picks up, which was pleasantly surprising. I was happy about that. I was waiting, usually it picks up, then it goes down, and it picks up, then it goes down, then it picks up. It was like we're up, we're down, and we're up, 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 up. Now, and there was one part that was a little bit down, but it had to be down because there were more reveals. So it had to be down because they had to reveal. You couldn't. It would have been sensory overload if they had made those reveals, um, in a fast paced, upbeat type of setting. So, and in fact, it was almost like, okay, we're at a boring part. Oh no, we're not. That's kind of how it felt. It's like dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. Oh, okay, I'm listening to this dialogue right now. Let's pay attention to what they talk about. It was kind of like that. So the pacing was really good. The end. I'm gonna put it like this. It's the end of a trilogy, but not necessarily the end of Spider-Man. Okay? It's definitely the end of the trilogy. Like the Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. The Spider-Man Home trilogy. That's what it is. That trilogy is over. It's clearly over. It's not even close. But they left it open. They left it open. And that's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. They left it open. So there could be more. But if there isn't any more, it's perfectly fine the way it is. Um, like I said before, if you are a Marvel fan, you need to see it. If you're not, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you have to see it. And it's not even close. You have to see this movie if you're a Spider-Man fan. So, with that said, And I, like I said, I didn't give y'all everything. There's a lot that goes on. There's a lot that goes on. So, special effects are great. Editing, one of my, like, I loved Hobbs and Shaw, Fast and the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, but they were clearly running out of money in the end of the movie. I kind of felt that way about this one. I felt like they were kind of running out of money. But they just could have did a little better with some of the editing and some of the effects with certain characters. There were several CGI moments that were clearly CGI. I thought they could have did better. But yeah, overall, great movie. Please go see it. Like I said, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you have to see this movie. It's not even close. You have to see it. Marvel fan, it's a great watch. Great watch. I was watching a guy, shout out to Tyrone Magnus. I was watching his review, and he basically was like, it had an in-game feel to it. I totally agree. It has an in-game feel to it. It has and when I say in-game feel, it feels like I said, it's clearly the end it's the end of this Spider-Man home trilogy. It is clearly the end, but they left enough there to where there definitely can be a continuation. Like one of the tragedies with the Spider-Man movies, especially the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, is that it ended on 3. And a lot of people, you ask a lot of people, 3 was hands down the worst one. And it's not even close. And you felt like with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, they ended it at 2, and you kind of wished okay. And especially when they teased the Sinister Six at the end of that one, it was like, so y'all just not gonna, pursue this? Because they clearly teased it. We really didn't even get a good Green Goblin thing in that one either. So, but it is what it is. But yeah, it definitely had an in-game feel to it. I'm not an emotional person. You might want to get your tissues. So, but overall, good movie. If I had to give it out of 5 stars, I would give it 4.5. If I had to give it 10 stars, it would be like an 8.5 if you catch what I mean. You know what I mean? But hey man, y'all go see the movie. It's a very good movie. It's your boy Billy Mack, and I'll holla at y'all next time. Peace.